Greetings, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Ingrid's Insights. And for those new, my name is Ingrid. And for my regular viewers, let's jump in together, everyone. And today we're going to have a bonus tarot channeled message from this beautiful gilded revelry, LENORMAND. And this is a deck of cards that has been used since the 19th century and before. And that is what is coming into a time right now for us to come into the new year with some messages. And this is what the message book is telling us. And let me just read just a little general information that is coming for us. The Gilded Revelry Lenormand is a continuation of a card reading tradition dating back to the late 1800s and into the 19th century. And so the desire of this deck is intended to respect the tradition whilst providing a new vision of the future. And so I hope this Gilded Revelry deck will help you with a question, concern. And it's to speak more fully. And you are now part of the oracular voice returning from the ages. So allow the cards to tell you their story, and in doing so, you'll discover your own story. And I'm speaking to a general group. Whoever you are, welcome. And we will begin with the first card, and the layout has a lot to do with the position of the cards and what is next to them. And so this is the center of the reading, and we'll pull 5 cards. The center card that is coming is the energy number 44. Take a moment to deeply connect to this card, the number 44. It looks like the magnifying glass, and it's looking maybe up and close to a design. Let's see. We'll move into this. And be aware of the number 444. If that is coming, you are definitely on the right path, whoever is tapping in. You came here for a reason, for the magnifying glass. And here is your riddle. I am the card that suggests to you to take a closer look. So if you're out there and you need to take a closer look at something, look at the words, the details, or something in a relationship or at work, in a contract, or just in your dreams, something creative. So here is the riddle. I am the card that suggests you take a closer look or two if you did not get clarity from an earlier view. I can provide more focus and a perspective that is new. Maybe you need a new perspective, but this suggests you might need to take a closer look, my beloved one, at a current issue. Now is the time to focus and scrutinize and analyze a situation and look at the details. You can actually see the cards in the background. You might get information from one of these cards today. You might be overlooking something that isn't apparent or even visible. Use the magnifying glass to help you investigate and uncover more information that could lead you to greater clarity. If you have this in a reading, this is our center card. But What is to the left is what seems that you need to take a closer look. The card to the right suggests that this will be brought to light after a closer look. So let's see, what is it that is coming to the energy of the left? This is the past. This is the shadow. This is what we can't quite see, but it had an effect on us in the past. You might need to see it more clearly, get a magnifying glass, or really focus up and close and personal with the 38. Take a moment to use your intuition. Number 38, you could be 38 or you could be 44. 3 and 8 is 11. That is a sacred number, 111, of the portal of manifestation. So we'll take a moment to breathe in 38. Bridges. Do you see the bridges here? Your riddle. Near or far, wide or narrow, steep or straight, are some of my traits. But in what form? I am your connection to places, people, or points in time. I can span the spaces that separate you. I can shorten the distance that can bring you together. This is a symbol of transition, overcoming obstacles. Bridges act as ways to cross a divide and therefore open up new opportunities. This card also signifies the energy of a solution to a problem, to bridge the gap. Also, if the bridges card lies behind the other combinations, it's a warning, don't burn your bridges, as there will be no going back on the decision. The card can mean reconciliation, connections, or building bridges with people, something you need to look up close and personal with. So this also, it suggests a quick resolution to a contractual issue. But the details need to be looked into. And what is it that is at the crown? What is above this magnifying glass? An insight, a download from your higher mind. It's the compass. Number 42, well, you're getting direction. You had a bridge. Something helped you communicate, to pass over. You didn't burn your bridges. You got number 42. And it's coming in with the riddle. The number 42. Compass. I am here to help you find your way. You're here because you need your way. You need a compass. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with directions and a path so you don't stray. This is an indicator for my beloved one of a direction one is meant to go. It can represent someone or something that provides guidance and helps direct you toward a goal. This card urges you to examine the point or the focus of your undertaking. Look at where the needle is pointing. It's pointing down toward the magnifying glass. Other nearby cards may provide insight as to your direction and your destination. This can represent the many things that can guide you on your path, and is a reminder to notice and heed the signs and symbols you might see along the path. Compass. And what is it to the right? This is to the future. This is a positive influence of this magnifying glass. What you need to see more clearly is the energy of number 8. Eight is the number of manifestation, of communication, of things speeding up. But in this situation, we have the number 8. And that is the energy of the coffin. I am the painful change and transition. You will feel me through your body, your mind, and certainly your wallet. Depression, loss, and bankruptcy are my specialties. I am sickness and bed rest. I am all endings and sometimes death. Well, this is the coffin of ancient Egypt. It's traditionally seen as an ending or finality. It's also symbolic of an initiation that brings a final reckoning of your life purpose. So don't give up on this reading. If you stayed here this long, you've got to know what needs to come to an end. If often you get this card, you're faced with a life-changing event. In Revelry world, we see the coffin in the form of the sarcophagus, flanked by the impressive figure of Anubis, the god of embalming and protector of the dead. One of his roles is to assist with the weighing of the heart to ascertain the worthiness of the person to enter the afterlife. The significance of this card can be actually an ending of something as we know it. But you're getting more deep. You're getting a magnifying glass to see what this ending is more clearly. And what is it that is at the bottom that we can't know? You've got the compass showing you and bridges to help you move over through this a transition. And it's coming with the energy of the cloud. So this ending could be clouding a situation that you need to get more evidence about, more details, more information to see something maybe more clearly about an ending that you maybe have been clouded about. Number 6 could be important. And that is also a card of victory, of success. The number 6, clouds. I am dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass, because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. And another card of change, of foreboding. The negative or positive influence is expressed by the direction of the dark aspects of the clouds' faces. The sending birds on the right-hand side of the card and the glorious breakthrough of the sun promise a new beginning. So have faith. Liberation from uncertainty. And so it is. So let's get clarity about what it is we need to know. Coming in with one card from the tarot for each of the gilded revelry. What is it that we need to know, spirit guides, for this magnifying glass? And it's coming with adaptation, balance, flexibility. Whatever you need to change, be adaptable, have infinite power. You have the ability to work hard at that and to magnify, to get a close-up view of what it is that is changing, because this is the card of change. And the bridges were in the past are helping you to, you got clarity, you had a professional, perhaps a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, to make this bridge safe, this passageway. But you're seeing the truth, and it's leading to a transformation for whoever is coming here. You meant to hear this. This is for you. And you've got the compass, that inner spiritual guide is pointing to that magnifying glass. You're seeing clearly the path ahead. And you're seeing that now is coming with the energy of a new love. You're being directed to spiritual love, to the host. That is that taking that incarnation of new faith and something that can grow. You're being given a gift of love, of just feeling alive and healing and knowing that this love is the right direction for you. And if something has to come into an end so a new love can begin, what is it, Spirit, that we need to know? A new plan, a vision. Whatever this ending is going to lead to a family legacy, inheritance. Maybe someone is dying and leaving you this vast fortune, and you have already put it out there. Your ships are coming in. You will have this prosperity, this generosity, this loyalty, this stability. There are people of all generations able to receive your vision. And if something has been clouded, you see the sun and the birds coming, and it's bringing in this new love for you, a partnership. The compass is showing you the direction is to receive that inner spiritual love, self-love, self-healing. And it's going to bring you this love, this soulmate, this out of the clouds. Come the brand new light of day, of optimism, of clarity, of a new love, of coming into your highest and best spiritual dimension, which is also very prosperous, secure. This is a legacy that will last, a relationship that's grounded. And sending you all so much love, and thank you for being here and receiving this beautiful message from the Gilded Revelry Leo mats. A beautiful version of this message you're meant to find today. And so it is. If this resonates and you would like more of this kind of reading, I'd love to hear from you in the new year. And thank you for subscribing and being present to yourself as you come into this new love. You're falling in love with something, with someone, and it's going to take you all the way to a new legacy of wealth, wealth in so many dimensions. And the vision is strong. And sending you love today. Bye-bye. I'd love to hear from you.